I'm bringing a nautical theme. Let's harken back to some tradition.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. I'm nautical too this week. Are you?
No.
Oh.
Well, there's water.
Oh, okay.
We did it, boys. We did it. So, have you ever heard about the submarine U-1206?
No.
U-boat?
Everyone,
I've heard of
everyone talks about
U-571.
U-571, but nobody talks about U-1206.
Is U-1206 the ship, the U-boat that U-571 is based on?
Nope.
Okay.
I think U-571 is based off of U-571.
That's what I mean. No,
No.
U-571 is not. But the Enigma machine.
I'm going to continue.
And malfunction.
He broke.
We need to change his batteries after the show.
So there was a when
Oil Kern.
when U-2106 was commissioned, the situation in Germany was not looking too well. They needed some hard hitting efficiency with their U-boats.
Okay, what year is it?
We're talking around. Let me give you the exact thing, the exact date. April 1945.
Oh boy, things are looking bleak.
1945?
1945. They design a specific U-boat that removed something that is unique. So when you are traversing
The sea.
shallow seas, when you're going to 200, 300, 1,000, wherever you go, pressure is a factor, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can't just open up a hatch and dump stuff out like human waste. So what these U-boats would do is
They
you would have your
installed screen
latrine.
doors.
Yeah, right. Of course, screen doors. You'd have a latrine. You go to the bathroom. You flush. It goes into a septic tank, so that when you go back up, you release the tank into the ocean.
Okay.
That's what was normally done.
Okay.
But the Germans
So they
were
have
like,
to hold on to the shit for a while.
We want the shies.
Vivant. Yeah, you have to hold on to the shit. That includes more weight and space, which could be used to make it more efficient if you don't have it. So if it's a lighter submarine, you have more space for more weaponry. It becomes more deadly and more efficient.
Very German, very efficient.
German efficiency, engineering efficiency at its best, right?
So what they do?
They invent a submarine that does not have,
Bathrooms.
a tank.
Okay.
What it does, it's a valve system. So you can go to the bathroom.
And it expels it.
It expels it through different pressured valves that releases into the ocean, and you never have to surface to release this. Now you
That's
have
convenient.
very convenient. You have more space. It's lighter. It's more efficient, and it's doing a lot of damage, right? Because it never has to come up,
Yeah.
or at least for that purpose. You know.
Yeah, you don't have to dump the shit tank.
Here's the issue: it's German engineering. It requires German engineers to flush. You can't just flush it. You need to. It's a valve system.
Oh.
So
you have to have
fix.
you have to have specific
They
people whose
actually-
job is to flush the shit.
Yes, they actually specialized in the submarine latrine system, like the bathroom system. Like that was their specialization.
Seems like a waste of resources, right?
Well, it's also an engineer, so you probably
Yeah.
need it anyway. The engineer's probably just cross-trained.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm sure that's not all he does.
right?
I like to think that's his specific job.
I'm the shit guy.
Yeah.
Now, these U-boats were really good at what they did.
Mhm.
Like they were taking out a lot with this new system because you don't have to fucking surface as much.
Mhm.
Which is when they get caught. When U-boats when they're on the surface.
Exactly.
How come the U-boats are in like a straight line? Wouldn't it be better if they were like bent?
Like a U.
Like a U.
Right. That would make sense. I hate you. I hate you. Let me.
I don't like that Gidim is laughing in the back.
It's so dumb. It's such a dumb concept to even imagine a giant submarine shaped like a U.
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it.
So what happens with this thing?
Hold on. Let me get his name. So
Jerry Rafferty.
no, I don't want to
Shithouse.
mess. I don't want to mess up the name here. I don't want to mess up the
Change
name.
your name to Latrine.
So it was off of the coast of Peterhead, Scotland,
Okay.
right? And the captain of this U-boat decides, I got to take a shit. I got to go to the bathroom. And he ignores the fact that you need an engineer to flush.
Oh.
And he flushes it.
He does it wrong.
He does it wrong. What happens is instead of the water being expelled, it shoots in the other way bursts open one of the valves, which is filled with a bunch of chlorine, and starts releasing poisonous chlorine gas and flooding the entire
Into
thing
the sub.
into the sub
So
while
everyone died.
I don't think this
no, not
happened
yet.
in U571.
No, definitely
They're
not.
200
Bon Jovi couldn't have
Yeah.
dealt with this.
They're 200 feet depth, so they're like,
now they got to surface immediately.
we got to surface.
yeah,
This is a
before
problem
everyone dies,
before everyone dies.
and we'd never even hear the story. So I guess somebody survives.
They survived. A good amount survived, but what happened was they surface at the exact moment an RAF patrol was overhead.
Oh boy.
They're caught.
They start bombing.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah.
bombing the U-boat.
Mm.
I believe 3 people
And you said
died.
they're off the coast of Scotland, right?
They're off the coast of Scotland, so
Yeah.
you're not getting home
This
after
is
this.
bad.
You're in bad
Yeah,
shape.
you're fucked. You're
Yeah.
getting depth charged.
You're getting bombed, and people are coming to get you.
Believe it or not, most U-boats and subs were taken out by aircraft more than anything else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't surprise me. The
Mhm.
depth
During the
charges
surface, yeah.
seem like very inefficient to hit a target almost.
Well, they worked well in these convoy systems that got set up in the Battle of the Atlantic. Like the whole thing was the U.S. was sending what were called Liberty ships, which were these really quickly assembled cargo ships,
Mhm.
right? So you could build one in 24 hours, like a brand new ship. Set it out, and then the U-boats were just doing heavy damage on these things. So what they started doing was grouping them into big convoys, and then using destroyers to escort the convoys. And the destroyers are what drops the depth charges. So
okay.
in the event, like, so you imagine 10 of these Liberty ships all together. If one of them explodes, now everybody scrambles and you start dropping the depth charges, and now the U-boats have to run away rather than you lose 10 ships, you lose one.
Well, what happened here is a bomb hits them. It's badly damaged but operable.
Mhm.
But they realize we're not making out of this, and we have this technology that they can't get a hold
And
of.
it's 1945, war's over
And
anyway.
it's 1945. It's ending soon.
Yeah.
They
we
know
g-
that.
We got to scuttle this thing.
Oh, really? I would have thought that they just defect.
Yeah, just surrender.
Well, they did. 3 men drowned after abandoning ship, and 46 were captured. When asked who did this, they pointed to the guy, the captain. His name was Schlitt.
That is the most ill-timed flush.
He slipped himself.
So there was
Yeah.
two commanders. There was Gunther Fritz and Karl Adolf Schlitt. I believe Gunther Fritz was the one who flushed
Gunther.
it, but there's no guarantee because they both denied. They're like, I wasn't the one taking the shit. So it's like,
Whoever denied
Like, it wasn't us.
supplied it.
but they killed it. That might be the worst bathroom experience anyone probably has ever had, I would say.
It's like you ever like go to your girlfriend or wife's house and you take a massive shit in the parents' house and you stuff the toilet.
Yeah. I feel like this was worse.
Stuffed the toilet.
Yeah.
Like you clogged it?
Yeah.
Like you clog the toilet.
That's never happened to
You've
you.
clogged your in-laws' toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Several.
Look at his face.
You got
Are you serious?
you got a plunger? What do you do?
Yeah, you got to plunge it if it's there.
Yeah, I
available.
mean-
I'm assuming it's available in the bathroom, but if not, you're fine.
Did anyone find out?
What?
Did anyone find out?
I
you
mean,
did-
yeah.
That's really
I've
embarrassing.
told. Yeah.
Do you know what you got to like? There's a pro move to this that like will avoid that situation.
Not shit.
No. Like let's say it's like, oh shit, it looks like it might clog. You got to pull a logging. You got to be a logger.
Kenny Loggins?
And like, let's say you peed already, you got to pee again. You got to just drink a fuck ton of water and stay in the bathroom and just pee and split that thing in half. That's
You're
the
talking
move.
about a giant shit.
Yeah, that's the move.
He's talking about clogged toilet paper, right?
Toilet
way.
paper and shit.
Either
yeah.
way, it'll work for both.
I got a funny
Pro move.
I got a funny
Pro
shit
tip.
toilet story.
You do. I don't think it was as detrimental as this guy's shit though. This
It
was pretty
definitely
bad.
was to this person's life.
They lost $1 million U-boat, and 3 people died.
So
and 46 were now prisoners of war. I don't know if it'll live up, but go ahead.
And the captain went like this.
Oops.
So our childhood friend lived in what should have been almost like a basement or living room area and he had a bathroom next to his room,
Yeah.
right? And for whatever reason, you could not flush toilet paper
Mm-hmm.
in this bathroom. If you did,
Thin pipes.
thin pipes,
How do
water
you
would
wipe your
split up.
ass?
You have to throw it into a trash can next
Oh
to
my
the thing.
God.
Disgusting.
They're saving it for later?
Yeah.
Forget that. quarantine the bathroom. It's done. It's not. Can't use it.
I agree with him.
It's out. You don't use it.
I've definitely shit there several times.
And you threw shitty paper into a wastebasket.
Yeah, or I would just stick it on the wall.
Good.
No, I didn't.
They deserve it for creating such a monstrosity of a bathroom.
Mhm.
Anyway, so our friend had an older sister. He was like a year or two younger than us.
Yeah.
And he had an older sister that was our age. And she
Is this family from Sweden?
Yes,
Yes.
they are from Sweden.
Avid listeners.
you
just were
believe
like,
it?
oh, we know this guy. Random people are like, they have a friend from Sweden.
So another friend of mine ended up on a group project with her in high school, right? So they're working together. And when he's there, he hangs out with our friend, right?
Yes.
And he goes and takes a shit in the room. And he's told not to flush. And he does anyway.
What happened?
Shit starts.
You saw this happen?
I witnessed and experienced the aftermath of this. Shit
Aftermath.
starts coming up from the bowl and flowing into my friend's carpeted bedroom.
Oh my
Actual
God.
fecal matter
Oh
starts
my God.
coming up from the ground.
Oh my god.
My friend runs out. My friend's father comes down and starts beating his ass as shit's going everywhere. The mother is trying to stop the shit. My friend who is like
Chaos.
working on the it's utter chaos.
gotta leave.
Shit's flying.
You gotta run.
He runs
You
out
gotta
and
run.
leaves. I lived not too far at this point. He gets to my house.
Uh-huh.
I think you were like 7 or 8 houses. in there or
Yeah,
something
and
like
he's
that.
like, dude, fucking crazy shit. And he tells me what happened. They could not get the shit stench out of my friend's bedroom
Yeah.
for months. It stunk like feces.
Great.
That's what they get.
Yeah.
You're dumping,
Alright.
you're dumping
I
it in the
remember
fucking trash
when we
can
were
anyway.
when we were in high school. It's actually the night I met Mr. Badagliaco here.
Oh,
we went to a
legendary.
house party.
Oh my god, I forgot.
And
I took you.
The girl's house had an outdoor
Septic tank.
bathroom,
She had a septic tank.
and it was
Yeah,
hooked up to a
septic.
septic tank. And there was so many people at this party, I guess, using the.
It was like
septic
a
tank,
big party.
It was
huge.
massive. The
Um,
house is big too.
that they broke the septic tank. They overflowed it,
Exploded.
and then it was buried underground, and the shit started oozing up on the
Yeah.
front
On
lawn.
the ground.
And that's how the party ended. Everybody got dispersed
We gotta
after
run.
that.
Yeah, I took you, and the other person, the
With the
crazy
Swedish
dude,
friend.
the
The Swedish man.
Swedish man,
And our friend from Kansas.
and our
Yeah.
friend from Kansas. We all went to this party.
Yeah.
I met my.
What a motley crew.
That's where I met. That's where I met my first girlfriend.
That's right.
Yeah. We had
our
That
first
was a hell of a
kiss.
party.
We had our first kiss as the
At that
shit was
party.
flying up from the sky, the river of shit.
Yes.
That was hysterical.